You're listening to the Second Opinion Podcast. This podcast has been brought to you by Second Opinion Productions. Gaming is our passion. Podcasting is our profession. Make sure to check us out at secondopinionpod.com.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a special Thanksgiving edition of the Second Opinion Podcast, episode number 187. We're going to get right down into it and talk about what have you been drinking and what have you been gaming. I've been drinking some Shiner Holiday Cheer, which is a dark wheat ale or dark wheat brew, and it's also brewed with Texas peaches and roasted pecans. Really good beer. Make sure to check it out. Gaming-wise, I've been playing some Battlefront II, which I've been thoroughly enjoying, and also been playing some Wolfenstein 2 and Call of Duty World War II as well. So let's go ahead and get down into the top gaming news. Topic number one, EA sucks. No, I'm just playing. EA is being investigated by the Hawaiian State Department, and also the Belgian Gaming Commission has came out and said that loot crates are a form of gambling. The Hawaii State Department, I think, is investigating to a predatory system to gamers, as in the microtransactions, gamers being overcharged, and gamers basically paying for loot systems that are not beneficial to them as well. So EA it's been a whole big debacle. It's been this giant thing that's just ruined the game as a whole. Me particularly, I've thoroughly enjoyed my experience with Star Wars Battlefront II. I know there's probably a lot of people out there that will disagree with me, and I totally understand. But I really have enjoyed my experience with Star Wars Battlefront 2. I think it's a fantastic game. I think the storyline is great. I think the online multiplayer is really fun. One of my favorite modes on the online multiplayer is the hero versus villains mode. And I just think it's a very messed up situation. I think it's a really good game, but I do think that EA got way too greedy. I made some comments a couple of weeks ago about how I thought everyone was overreacting. I'm going to redact that comment and say that you guys were right, that it's a total overcharge. There was the first day of the game launching, I ran into people that were playing online that already had all these characters unlocked because they had paid an extra premium price to get this. Now, speaking of paying a premium price, Evan Wingreen was quoted. He is actually a financial analyst from KeyBank Capital Markets. He was quoted via CNBC, and also I found this article on VG247. He was quoted saying that he believes that gamers are not charged enough. He thinks that he basically compares video games to television and movie rental services, assuming if a player in question plays a game for around 2.5 hours per day for a year, it comes down to a total of 40 cents per hour compared to 60 cents for television and 80 cents for a movie rental. So I gotta say, I disagree with him. I don't think gamers are undercharged. I think that we do pay a premium price for our products, and I do believe as well that a lot of times that, you can't compare both of them. The reason why you can't compare video games to the television industry or the movie industry or whatever else is because, let's just say me and TJ go to the movies and we sit next to each other. Whenever we sit down, we both paid for our tickets, which were a flat rate cost of, let's say $10 for TJ's ticket, $10 for my ticket. I don't have the option to pay an additional $10, $20, or even $30 to upgrade my seat to a higher seat or a more comfortable seat, to get earbuds to where I don't have to listen to anyone else talking around me, and to get glasses that make me focus more onto the movie screen. There's not those type of options. When you go to a movie theater, even if you sit down at the house, you don't have a way of upgrading your experience because you pay a flat rate. When you go into the gaming industry, when it comes down to the gaming industry, with games like EA's Battlefront II and a pay-to-win system, As I said earlier, day one, these characters that were a total of 15,000 points to unlock, a lot of these people that I saw online paid for the ability to unlock these characters and basically put me at a disadvantage in an online gameplay environment. And it's aggravating. It's totally aggravating. I already thought that the characters themselves were at a really high unlock price. 15,000 points. I know it takes you just to, I think whenever I unlocked Luke Skywalker, it took me about 3.5 hours of just sitting there, because there was a lot of times that EA, in the game I was playing, and I would get prompts saying that I couldn't earn points for the game for another 21 hours. And that happened about 3 times until I finally just quit. I just turned the game off. I was like, okay, I'm done. So when things like that happen, I am going to come out and agree with everyone and say, you know what? I was wrong. I was wrong for defending EA. This is a ridiculous thing. But I still can't say that I'm not enjoying the game, because I am. I think it's a really good game. And I do hope that this stays this way, that they don't unlock the microtransactions. I know that they said they were going to, but either way, with that being said, we've talked about this topic, I think, enough over the last few weeks on the podcast, with EA doing some of this crazy stuff that they do. Quickly, we're going to talk about, let me get some of this stuff closed real quick. Quickly, we're going to talk about a few things as well when it comes down to fighting games, which somewhat have their own microtransactions. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite releases the first trailer of some of the new characters coming December 5th. The characters coming to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite are Venom, Black Widow, and Winter Soldier. And I'm actually really excited for this. I think Winter Soldier is going to be a good character to play with. I definitely think Venom is going to be a fantastic character to play with. In the trailer, they actually show a lot of the old school moves that Venom had from the original, like Marvel vs. Capcom. It looks really, really awesome. Can't say that I'm very excited about. I can't say I'm very excited about Black Widow being in the game, but she's in it, so it's an extra character. It is what it is. Now, each one of these characters are going to be a total of $7.99 a piece, unless you got the season pass. And I hope you guys did. I'm excited to play it, but at the same time, I'm kind of not. Because I'm slowly but surely getting myself mentally ready for Capcom to come out and say, "Hey, Season Pass 2 is coming out for $29.99. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it in my freaking mind. So, also, speaking of another fighting game, Dragon Ball FighterZ has announced that Gotenks, Kid Buu, and Adult Gohan are coming to the fight. I'm very excited about this. The game releases January 26th of 2018 for Xbox One, PlayStation, and PC. And I'm really, really excited. The art style on this game looks so amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on this. I did pre-order the collector's edition, so you guys will see an unboxing of the collector's edition as well. In sad news today, or actually yesterday, Marvel Heroes ending in just I think it ends on the 25th, and really sucks to hear this, but the Gazillion staff has been fully let go. And what sucks about it too is that there's a lot of employees that have came out and saying that they have been let go without severance pay or personal time or PTO. And it's really upsetting, dude. I mean, it's really upsetting. You know, what's crazy is that a lot of these guys never expected something like this to happen, like 90% of them, and to let them go at this time of the year is just, I mean, it's crazy. Like, they let them go on Thanksgiving Eve, like the eve of Thanksgiving. They're trying to get everything ready and go with their families and do stuff, and they're let go for pretty much no apparent reason. They believe, I guess Disney just shut them down for the reasoning of the game not making the money they wanted or whatever. I don't know, man. It's really, really crazy. And it's just it's upsetting, dude. It really is. And I know Jay Shock Blast, you can check him out on YouTube. He was a big Marvel Heroes player, and I think he was pretty upset about this as well. There's a lot of people that sunk a lot of money into this game, and we're really excited for some upcoming content. And I think there's a really big push right now to get their money refunded by Disney or whoever they have to because of this certain situation. So here is a tweet right now from Anthony Galgos. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I'm just horrible at reading. He says, today we were told no severance, not even pay without, not even paying out PTO. Good job, Gaz. I feared this would happen, so I appreciate all the support from you guys as well. And he has a GoFundMe page to where he's trying to get money, I think, to help his corgi. And it's just crazy when game studios do things like this, or conglomerate companies do stuff like this. It's just really upsetting that they would do something at this time already, and to make it even a bigger slap in the face, say that there's no severance and no PTO at all. So they had all their PTO built up. Obviously, a lot of them did, and they weren't even able to use it to help find them another job. Now, I have seen it. The games industry has come out like it always has, trying to help these people find some great jobs. There's a lot of listings at Bethesda and a few other places right now. So I really, really hope these guys find some good work. Now, to kind of end the podcast, first, I want to say that Black Friday is going to be crazy this year. So there is a ton of great Black Friday deals that are coming up. You can pick up Wolfenstein Evil Within 2 for like $20 right now. You can also get a ton of different PlayStation games and Xbox games for super cheap. It's just I love Black Friday deals when it comes down to video games, but there's also some great deals on Best Buy and Amazon as well on TVs. If you got an Xbox One X or a PS4 Pro and you want to have that HDR experience, make sure to check out over on bestbuy.com. They do have the Sony, what is it? The Sony X. I can't remember the exact form of TV, but it is a full 4K HDR 55-inch screen television, and it's only $900, and it's usually like $1,500. So definitely make sure to check out some of these great holiday deals. Lastly, guys, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has really showed some support recently. I didn't really talk about it earlier, but things have been really crazy recently. My grandfather passed away this previous Saturday, and Amar's birthday happened on Sunday, and now we have his funeral coming up this coming Saturday, and it's just, it's been one thing after another. But you know what? I just want to say that I love you guys, and I love him as well. I know he's no longer in pain, and it's just been really tough this last week or 2 weeks. Work has been, we've been super busy at work trying to get everything prepped for the holidays and everything else. And I just want to say to you guys, the people that have always been there for me, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for always showing me the love and support that you do. I don't understand why you guys have always been there for me, but you have been, and I just want to say thank you very much. My review for Wolfenstein 2 and Battlefront 2 will be coming very, very soon, so make sure to check that out. We'll be off Thursday through Sunday from my main job, so I'm hopefully I may be able to have a little bit of free time to where I can get in here and get that done this weekend. But just thank you guys for everything that you do. Make sure to check out soon. Me and TJ are going to be doing a very, very special episode of Grillin' and Chillin'. And we're also going to be doing some more gameplay sessions on zombies, hopefully very soon as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. Peace out.